What's up, guys? It's your boy JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS, back with another video to help you make money on Prize Picks, Better, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog, and many other platforms tonight. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos, and check out that pinned link in the comment below. That's where for either $14.99 for VIP or $29.99 for VIP Plus, you'll find a Patreon link that'll get you instant access to our Discord. Now, in the Discord's where you're going to find all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on Prize Picks, Better, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog, and many other platforms tonight. Rough night in NBA. I think where I messed up on that one, guys, is I relied a little bit too much on the odds and didn't just go with my gut, right? At this NFL slip is going to be almost entirely pure gut instinct, right? Looking at the numbers, obviously, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Ignore those damn odds. What I did on Thanksgiving, all this big old 40-plus-year-old gut right here. That's what I went with, and we swept. So let's do that again, right? Got 4 bangers for you. Much better. I feel much better about these. Again, in my gut. Something I even said in the video, right? Earlier tonight about the NBA plays. They seemed a little iffy to me. But the odds looked right. The history looked right. So I went with them. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore those odds. Go with the same strategy I did for Turkey Day for tomorrow. All that being said, hopefully you can forgive me if we missed any parlays for NBA tonight. Yikes. Not the best night for NBA. Tomorrow for NFL, let's make up for it with another full sweep. All that being said, let's fucking go. Alrighty then. Looking at our outlier over here, which is what I use in every single video to show you the evidence for the picks that I love, which, of course, we have a link in the description as well as in the pinned comment below. Use that link and get a 7-day free trial to this amazing tool, right? Mike Evans over 11.5 first quarter receiving yards. Just look at all them green motherfucking beans, boys. 22 first quarter receiving yards against the Giants. 25 against Baltimore, 34 against New Orleans, 26 against Atlanta, 27 against Philly. This man has been going bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. No question about it. Fully across the board, nothing but green motherfucking beans. And he's Mike Evans. If you watch the games, which I do, I don't just go fully on stats and then, go play tiddlywinks on Sunday. I'm watching these damn games. Believe me. If you watch the games, Mike Evans is targeted early and often, especially in the first quarter. Baker Mayfield's trying to get that lead up, get up on the opponent, and Mike Evans is the man to do it, especially with, as you can see, Chris Godwin out, injured reserve for likely the rest of the season. Had himself some left ankle surgery. Therefore, the number one target, even when Godwin was there, was still Mike Evans. Almost certainly a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Up against the sorry-ass Carolina Panthers. Now, that being said, Bryce Young is back for Carolina, so they're going to be, running and gunning too. Wouldn't be surprised at all to find out that it ends up being a shootout, right? That being the case, first quarter is likely not going to be your ground and pound kind of a deal. It's going to be through the air, and if it is, they're going to be going to Mike Evans, and to be honest, probably Cade Otton too, and more than likely Bucky Irving and Rachaad White out of the backfield as well. But the number one target in Tampa Bay, you best motherfucking believe it, is Mike Evans. Without question, I love him to go over 11.5 first quarter receiving yards tomorrow, right? Bam. There it is. Plain and simple. That's a gut play, boys. There is no odds for these first quarter receiving yards. Simple. Oh, yeah, I guess there is on... no, Underdog 120. That's every single play that Underdog has. So, not worried about that. That's what it's going to be. That's what we're going with. Play 1, Mike Evans over 11.5 first quarter receiving yards. Excuse me. Play number 2. Rhamondre Stevenson over 11.5. Right, over 11.5 first quarter rushing yards. Now, Rhamondre Stevenson with the Patriots, this, again, green motherfucking beans, right? Only missed it once against Tennessee. Indy, 27th ranked. Damn near bottom of the barrel as far as allowing rushing yards, right? Drake May back there with the Patriots at quarterback now. Been doing a pretty damn decent job. He truly has. But Rhamondre Stevenson is still the number one weapon on offense for the Patriots. With Indianapolis being so weak against the run, just like Tampa Bay with the pass, I'm thinking New England's probably going to come out just ground and pound, baby, smashing that ball down their throats. And the person they're going to do that with is Rhamondre Stevenson, right? Let's look at what he's done so far, or at least in his last 5. Against Miami, had 17 first quarter rushing yards, 25 against LA, 25 also against Chicago, and Chicago's damn good defense. So there you go. Miami also has a pretty damn decent defense. Still able to kind of just cram it down their throats. 8 against Tennessee, so not the greatest. That's okay. Tennessee, as we found out from my Houston Texans last week, pretty damn tough defense, man. Couldn't get a whole lot going, especially with Mixon. Ouchies. But with Rhamondre Stevenson, couldn't get a whole lot going there against Tennessee either. That's okay. They're up against Indianapolis, right? So, rushing yards, easy to get against Indy. 21 against the Jets, another very good defense. A lot of people say the number 1 defense. Maybe not on paper at this point, but they were at one point. There you go. Simple as that. First quarter, establishing their dominance. The Patriots will come out running that ball, and when they do, it's going to be with Rhamondre Stevenson. Simple as that. So first 2 plays are first quarter plays. Love Mike Evans to go over 11.5 receiving yards. Love Rhamondre Stevenson to go over 11.5 rushing yards. Rhamondre Stevenson being the cover boy, as you can see from the thumbnail in the vid. Next up, Tony Pollard. Now this one actually is a little bit of an odds play, but when you see odds like this, boys, and it's an available prop on Prize Picks, you have to take it. It's as simple as that. Minus 155, holy shit. Jump all over that. Now, the history, not the absolute greatest, and the matchup, certainly not the greatest. Against Washington, who is in the top 5 as far as allowing receptions to the running back. Or, I'm sorry, is number 1 in the league as far as allowing receptions to the running back. However, Tennessee does not have a whole lot of weapons on offense. It's going to be Tony Pollard. And they'll probably be trying to run the ball. And if not, if they're on their... if they get down to that 3rd down or maybe even 2nd and long, whatever it may be, likely going to be looking for Pollard out of the backfield. I like him to get at least 3 receptions, right? Got 3 against my Houston Texans. It happens. It's okay. Texans going to bounce back this week. Against Minnesota, only 2, but 4 against the Chargers, 3 against New England, and then 3 against Detroit. Detroit being one of the better defenses in the league. They got absolutely curb stomped here at 52-14, and he still got his 3 receptions we needed him to get, right? Very competitive game last week against my Texans, and he got it in an absolute shellacking against the Lions, and he still got it. Therefore, that's consistency, boys. Simple as that. If he only needs 3 catches, I love him to get them tomorrow. Lock it in, right? So one more time, let's go over what we got so far. Mike Evans over 11.5 first quarter receiving yards. Rhamondre Stevenson over 11.5 first quarter rushing yards. And Tony Pollard over 2.5 receptions. Now, here is your dark horse right here. Gus Edwards, here's your sneaky play, right? Looking at the history or looking at the last 5, this is why, boys, you do not base your picks off the prize picks last 5. If all you did was not look into what's going on with the team and you just looked at that last 5 and said, but he only got 11 rushing yards against Baltimore. He only got 27 against Cincinnati. He's only gone over this mark one time in his last 5. John, what's wrong with you, man? Obviously, this is a bad play. No, you're fucking stupid and you don't listen. Do not go by the last 5. Do your homework. Do your research. J.K. Dobbins, who was taking up the other half of the two-headed monster running back in the Chargers' backfield, is gone. He had an MCL sprain last week. The man is no longer there. He was doing a fantastic job with Gus Edwards as the nice change-up pace kind of a back. He's out. Gus Edwards, whoop, up to the starter, right? Are the Chargers a run-heavy team? Hell no. Definitely not. However, they're going to have to run the ball a little, right? They're definitely going to have to run the ball. They're on the road against Atlanta. Maybe kind of a tough throwing game for Herbert back there. We're talking Herbert, so he's going to get the job done as far as passing the ball. But when they run, which they're going to have to do, you cannot just pass the ball. We're not talking about Peyton Manning and the Colts out there, right? Or the Broncos, or just Peyton Manning really in general. It's not going to be a 100% pass game. They're going to run the ball. And when they do, they're going to be handing it off to Gus Edwards. Bam. Simple as that, right? They also have Hassan Haskins back there, but Gus Edwards is the starter. He's going to be taking 90% of the snaps as far as running the ball. I say lock in Gus Edwards as the dark horse. He is the injury substitution, right? He's going to be taking those snaps back there. He's going to be getting his rush yards. Should be pretty simple for him to get at least 50 rush yards throughout the game, right? Even with J.K. Dobbins in the lineup, still managed to get 55 against Tennessee, a very, very tough defense just a couple weeks back, right? They are up against a pretty damn tough defense here as well in Atlanta. Well, not pretty damn tough, I guess. They're ranked 19th as far as allowing rushing yards. But a formidable defense. So, therefore, I like Gus Edwards to go over 45.5 rushing yards against Atlanta tomorrow. So those are your 4 bangers, boys. As I said, really not odds-based as much. Maybe the one, maybe Tony Pollard here kind of is, because, again, when you see minus 155 as your odds, I can almost guarantee you this is going to bump. I hope it doesn't before you get to it. Let's get to it tonight. Tomorrow morning, it'll almost certainly be bumped up to 3. You know, I can pretty much guarantee you that. I never make any guarantees because this is prop betting, boys, and absolutely fucking nothing is guaranteed. Prize Picks bumping high odds, that may be the one thing that is basically guaranteed, right? They don't want you winning. They don't want you taking their money. That's exactly what I want, is for us to take their money. Let's do it with these 4 props. One more time, boys. Mike Evans over 11.5 first quarter receiving yards. Rhamondre Stevenson over 11.5 first quarter rushing yards. Tony Pollard over 2.5 receptions. And Gus Edwards over 45.5 rushing yards. Let's add to slip right over here so you guys can see. Nothing is bumped. Everything is here. Bam. Let's lock it in, boys. Here you go. Gus Edwards over rush yards. Tony Pollard over receptions. Rhamondre Stevenson over 11.5 first quarter rushing yards. And Mike Evans over 11.5 first quarter receiving yards. Lock it in, boys. Let's go. Rock and roll. Simple as that. Nothing more to it. Gonna try to make this as short of a video as possible. Damn, we're almost at 15 minutes already. Sorry, I lied. It's kind of long. Either way, good luck tomorrow. Let's bounce back from this horrific NBA night. Again, kind of went with the odds tonight and didn't work out so well. So we're going with the gut, baby. Just like we did on Turkey Day, we got that full sweep. Let's do it again. I feel another sweep coming on. I think NFL is going to be where it's at least for right now, for sure. We got that easy sweep on Thanksgiving. Let's do it again tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos, and check out that pinned link in the comment below for instant access to our Discord, right? It's a Patreon link, $14.99 for VIP or $29.99 for VIP Plus. Hopefully we'll see you there, guys. Not even going to bother going over the sponsors. You saw them earlier today, and you can see them all here. Outlier, DGF Opto, Sleeper, Chalkboard, and Better, all amazing sponsors. We love you. We've gone over you a little too much. Don't want to push people away from the videos, right? Simple as that. Good luck tomorrow, guys. Don't forget it again to like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Discord, boys. Get in there, get all the tickets that we're offering, whether it be VIP or VIP Plus. It's absolutely worth it. 50 cents a day for VIP, $1 a day for VIP Plus at $14.99 or $29.99 a month. Good luck tomorrow. Again, I know I said that a bunch, but I really want us to get ourselves a sweep after tonight's atrocious NBA, right? I feel it coming on. I think it's going to happen. Feeling a lot more comfortable with the NFL. So let's do it. Let's cash. I'll shut up. I'm rambling. Good luck tomorrow. I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Let's get that money, son.